The Impaxs journey, guys. What's going on? If you don't know what the Impaxs journey is, I think you might want to check to see if you've been living under a rock, because I think you should probably not. Just kidding. We only got 140 subscribers on YouTube, but we're growing. We're putting a lot of emphasis on YouTube, and this is going to be a channel for us that we will lean and already are leaning in heavy to create. I don't want to show my closet over there. You guys don't need to see my closet. Or maybe you do. You want to see my closet? I'll give you a tour. But we're leaning into YouTube heavy. Obviously, we've been in video heavy, and so 20 plus thousand followers on LinkedIn. That's been growing really fast, and just very grateful for anyone that takes the time to consume the content, to like it, to follow, to comment, any of that stuff. It just means the world to me. I will always feel that way. I will never become, no matter how much success we have or how big we grow, I will never look at my followers or fans or anybody that supports us and say, oh, they're just, those are the people those people should be on the pedestal, not me. Those people should be on the pedestal, not you as the creator. And I think it's important to always remember that. So anyways, I want to talk to you today about a couple things. There's been some changes. I haven't made one of these in a few weeks since I got back from Florida. A lot of crazy, cool things have happened since then. But the first thing is, I'll just say that I feel like you're constantly, as a business owner or anything that you're trying to accomplish in life, you're going down different paths at different times. You're trying different things. You're testing out to see, is this gonna work? Is this gonna work? Should I try this, not that? And there's a lot of things that just haven't worked out. They just, not big monumental things, but just, let's try this for a little bit. Whether it's a platform, whether it's a community that we're trying to build, whether it's a newsletter that we were trying to launch, there's just a lot of things that, guys, just didn't work out. So if you're out there right now and you're like, oh man, I'm trying things, it's not working out, here's what I'll tell you. The one thing that always has worked out, because I'm a big believer in keeping 75 to 80% of the things that you're doing that are working really well, keep those, keep moving forward with those, and then test and try the heck out of the 20 to 25%. But I'll tell you this, out of every single time that I fail or make a mistake or go down a path that I'm like, damn, that didn't work out. Maybe it's because it didn't work out because of something we didn't do right. Maybe it's something that didn't work out because I didn't feel it was right for us or our brand or for myself. Regardless, I always go back to my mission and purpose. That's the North Star for me. It's like unleash the creative, man. We see a world where people are inspired every single day to wake up, to unleash their natural creativity, to unleash their natural potential, to lean into who they really are, to who they truly are in every sense of the way. And go live a more fulfilled life. Go grow their businesses, go share their message, their story with the world, and just be happier. That's always been at the core. And so it's like, and I think that's always been, I've always known that since I was a kid. It just never really manifested the way it is manifesting now. So just remember that if you're testing, you're going to fail a lot. You're going to try a lot of things and they're not going to work. You're going to be disappointed. You're going to make a piece of content and it's going to get no reactions or not many views. You're like, damn, I put so much work into that. Why did that not do well, right? It's okay. Keep going, keep moving forward. Learn, make your adjustments, evolve. You have to keep getting better. Understand why, but just know that there's going to be a lot of things that you test and try that aren't going to work. If you got to the bat 100 times, especially as an entrepreneur, you don't need to hit home runs 100 out of 100. If you could strike out 95 times, but you get up in that 96th time and you hit a fucking home run, or you get a big opportunity that comes your way, and the same thing in life. You could strike out for 30 years in a row, 35 years, 40 years in a row, and then you meet that one person, or you have that one opportunity, or all the work that you put in led you to something amazing, and there it is. Your whole life could change. Your whole business could change. So don't be afraid to test and try different things. Again, keep the things that are working, stay to your fundamental core. I've never gotten away from the creative videos. I've done those for the past 2 years straight, or actually over 2 years now. There were times when I thought about quitting it. There were times when I was like, I don't need to do this anymore. Do that? I'm a business owner. I got employees now. And the answer is always why would I not? This has been at the core of what I do. This has been at the core of my brand. This is part of the reason that we got here, honestly. So, evaluate the things that you're doing and just know that some things you're going to just toss and throw out. And it's better to get rid of them sooner than later. If something's not working, just scrap it. If it doesn't feel right, just scrap it and move on. But if things are working and they're going well and they really are core to your purpose and mission, and they really are serving you well, making you happy, and you're excited to do them, keep those. Don't stop doing those. In fact, lean into them more. I'm actually leaning more into the creative videos now and the music and the rapping and that kind of stuff than I ever have. And I made that commitment. I was like, dude, lean into it. Why are you Why are you playing it safe? Why aren't you doing more music and stuff? Like, that's something I had to tell myself. And there were roadblocks, there were internal things that I was telling myself, there were external things I needed to stop doing. Like, I needed to make some adjustments. But yeah, I wanted to lean into more of who I really am and unleash more of my creative. I'm like, I keep telling people, unleash the creative, but you haven't really unleashed your creative yet, you know, like to the fullest. And I think it's a process and you kind of always continue to do it as you go. But anyways, the team's growing. We had a record week last week, had a record month this month already. It's November 15th or something like that. And it's just been amazing. A team of 13 people, me, my creative team lead, who's on salary now, which is amazing. Shout out Crystal, I love you. Shout out the rest of the team. I love you guys so much. Amazing, talented, innovative, just forward-thinking team. Gosh, fuck. Sometimes I'm like, dude, how did I get so lucky? Man, I'm so grateful for everyone. Jeez, it's overwhelming sometimes, but and I'm just happy to be making an impact on their lives too, like literally changing people's lives. And they now have opportunities that they just didn't have before to take care of their family, their parents, their significant others, and in so many different ways, and just create opportunities, give them opportunities to unleash their creative too. So it's been really cool, guys. It's been really cool. But it wasn't easy. I tested and tried so many things, going back to that original theme. I tried so many different, like, should we do this? Should we service our clients this way? Should pricing be this, not this? I mean, I can't tell you guys, like, I probably look like, if you were watching from the outside looking in, you'd be like, this dude flip-flops every fucking day. But there were certain things where we didn't change. Like, we didn't change the creativity in the videos. We didn't change what the mission was. We didn't change how we wanted to service our clients. But we did change the plans and the pricing and like how we were going to offer it and like the process in which we hired people and trained people. I mean, holy cow. But I think we're getting things tight now. We got our SOPs in place and we're building things out. We got Crystal now. So it's really cool. It's a fun ride. But it's been definitely full of challenges for sure, as it should be. So that's that, guys. I think, what else? I feel like I had a couple other things I wanted to say. Let me just make sure. Hold on one second, guys. No, I think that's it. And then from a personal standpoint, hey, we're almost 8 minutes now. Like I'm not stopping that because that happened. That's the realness of the journey, baby. You got to make mistakes. You got to fall. Your shit's gonna fucking come off the stand. It is what it is, right? But from a personal standpoint, I've been focused on myself a lot the last couple of years, but recently met someone and I'm not single anymore. So your boy's off the market. Sorry, ladies. Sorry. Not single anymore. Got a girlfriend right now. So shout out Mika. But yeah, things are going well. Happy with how things are going. Going down to San Antonio to meet up with the girlfriend in a few weeks, and then going to see my brother while I'm down there. So I'm excited about that. I haven't seen him in a while. And got another trip. Oh, in January, fucking first speaking engagement. And I don't want to give anything away, but your boy's going to come. The way I'm going to come out to this keynote in Phoenix, Arizona, January 14th, is going to be unlike anything anyone's ever seen in the history of public speaking and keynotes, in the history of the world. You watch. That doesn't get you pumped up. I don't know what will, but we're about to change the game. It's going to be really cool. And honestly, it scares me a little bit, honestly. Because I'm like, shit, man, this is crazy. Can we pull this off? Like, how are we gonna do it? This and this, like, because what we're gonna do, how we're gonna enter the stage, is different. But I thought about the other day. I was like, if it doesn't scare you a little bit, though, are you dreaming big enough? You know, like it should be like, ooh, man, I'm a little nervous about that. That's good. That means you're growing. If you're just completely comfortable and you're not scared about anything, you're probably in your comfort zone. So it's something to think about, guys. The last thing I just want to say is just continue to quiet the noise and continue to believe in yourself. I mean, I think about myself, like when I was 14, I was writing raps in music or writing raps in math class. I mean, I was a kid, I was failing out of school, got straight Fs, went to 3 different high schools. But I was this creative kid that was writing raps. And if someone would have told me, lean into that like just don't worry about everyone else, all these expectations and all these things that society wants you to do and your parents want you to do. Just lean into who you really are, man. Find a way to use that talent, use your gifts, Use your storytelling ability, use your music ability to go create a life that you want, that you're excited about, that you're happy about. Don't just fall into what society wants you to be or what you think you should be at this period of time. I need to be doing this by this because that's what my friends have. That's what my parents say. That's what this says. That's what society wants. That's all bullshit, guys. That's all bullshit. That's all these constructs that these things that we just create in our life that don't even exist. There are no boundaries. There are no limitations. There is nothing holding you back from going to be the person that you are meant to be. The life that you want to create, there's nothing holding you back from doing it but yourself. So quiet the noise. Don't worry about what anyone else is thinking. The more I grow this business, the more I bring this vision to life, the more I realize that, look, I got to always remind myself that if this isn't me talking, if this is me trying to prove something to somebody, or if it's me trying to look cool for other people, that's not going to make you happy. You'll hit those milestones, and I'm telling you because I've been there. You'll hit the milestones, whether it's revenue, business growth, employee count, like whatever it is, and you'll be like, you don't feel any different. Because if it wasn't really for you, if it wasn't really fulfillment based, and it was look what I can do based, two different things. So quiet the noise, pay attention to what you want, pay attention to what's going to make you happy. Pay attention to the life that you want to create, and then reverse engineer and work backwards to what that looks like, to how to get there. And who do you need to become to get there, to be on that journey? You're never going to get there, by the way, but who do you need to be on that journey? That's what it's all about. Doing what you love with who you love. That's it, guys. Impaxs journey. I'll see you later.